On the cold morning of January 24, 2001, Gaffar Okkan, the 49-year-old police chief of Diyarbakır, stood at the cusp of history. Known for his dedication to restoring peace in a city torn by violence and deep political divides, Okkan had been a figure of resolve and compassion in the southeastern region of Turkey. Diyarbakır, the heart of the Kurdish conflict, had long suffered from strife, but under his leadership, there was a flicker of hope that things might change. As he had done for many years, Okkan left his home early that morning, a routine he kept religiously. His life had become a balancing act between fighting the insurgency of the PKK, Kurdistan Workers' Party, and working to restore trust in the police force, which had often been accused of brutality and corruption. Okkan's approach was different. He advocated for dialogue, promoting human rights and offering a path to peace for the city's disillusioned youth. His efforts earned him respect from both locals and his peers, but his role in the conflict made him an enemy of those who wanted violence to continue. Okkan had recently been involved in efforts to tackle the remnants of the PKK and other extremist groups in the region. He had made substantial progress in his work, but it had not been without controversy. Many of his colleagues saw him as a progressive, while some viewed him as a traitor to the cause. Tensions in the region were running high. A quiet but dangerous storm had been brewing in the background. On that fateful day, Okkan was traveling in a convoy with his colleagues when they were ambushed near the Diyarbakır city center. Gunfire erupted in the streets, shattering the calm morning air. It was a coordinated attack, a premeditated act of violence aimed at silencing one of the most prominent figures of law enforcement in Turkey's southeastern region. As bullets rained down, Gaffar Okkan's car was struck. The police chief and his officers were caught in the chaos, and despite their best efforts to defend themselves, Okkan was tragically killed. The news of his assassination reverberated through Turkey like a shockwave. In Diyarbakır, a city scarred by years of conflict, the death of Gaffar Okkan was seen as the loss of a symbol, a man who had stood between the darkness of extremism and the light of reconciliation. His death ignited further turmoil, but it also sparked an outpouring of grief and respect from citizens who had seen a different side of him, a compassionate leader who sought peace where many saw only division. Okkan's legacy lived on in the hearts of the people who had known him, and his assassination only further complicated the already fragile peace process. In the years that followed, his death would become a symbol of the dangers faced by those striving for peace in regions plagued by long-standing conflict. It also highlighted the price paid by those like Okkan, who dedicated their lives to law and order amidst violence and hatred. His assassination remains a painful chapter in Turkey's history, a stark reminder of the deep divisions that exist in society, but also a testament to the sacrifices made by those who seek to bridge those divides. For Gaffar Okkan, his life was a mission, and though his life was cut short in an ambush that left the country reeling, his vision for a peaceful future remains an enduring inspiration to those who still strive for peace in the region.